What's going on, guys? Today we are riding a Tracer 9 GT, and honestly, a little bit tall for me, this bike already is what I'm thinking, but honestly I'm really liking it so far. It's very comfortable. It sounds really nice. I like the seating position and everything on this so far. Oh, this bike sounds awesome. I've just got to get used to a few things with it, like the fact that oh, that quick shifter's nice. I like that. I like the road presence of this thing as well. And it's fucking rapid, like. Oh, dude, this is really nice. Sorry about the Google Maps or Kalimoto thing. I've generated a route to take me out for about an hour and a half. And yeah, honestly, like, this bike is so comfortable. Fucking hell, come on, you can get a bus through though. If I was going to be buying this though, it'd be for the touring aspect of things. The mirrors are pretty good. Quite like those. The dash is really strange, like having two split dashes is very weird. Oh, that sound. You can definitely command the road on this thing as well, which is awesome. Like, slow speed, it just puts us along like fine. That's awesome. So yeah, all good. I am enjoying this bike so far. How much fuel do we have? We've got half a tank. I might put a little bit in, depending on where we end up. Whoa. That is rapid. Wow. That gets up to speed so fast. This bike is awesome. Oh my god, that sound. And it's so, like, once you move in it, it's so light and flickable. Like, it really is. It's awesome. I'm really liking this. As a tourer, like, this is up there as one of my next bikes, if I can swindle a few things and work out how much it's going to cost. In fact, the guy at the dealership I'm borrowing it off is actually going to give me a price for my bike. To see what I think of trading it against one of these bad boys. So yeah, I may end up with a Tracer 9 GT. Wow. This thing has got some amazing power. I really like the sound of these things too.
0.3 miles to your left.
Handles the bumps really nicely as well, man. Oh, and this has got an up and down quick shifter too. haven't even been on this bike that long and I'm already like absolutely comfortable apart from low speed turns, because I'm a lot higher than I'm used to at the moment. The mirrors are pretty good, to be completely honest. I do like them. That is ridiculous, dude. That is nutty. How's it do with speed bumps? Easy. It's so crazy. I'm loving this thing. This machine is amazing, dude. Why? Wow. Sounds incredible, dude. I've got a lot of work to do. Oh my word. This bike is actually nuts. Wow. Again, I don't really know where I am, so I'm taking it a little bit slower than I probably would normally, but this bike has so much power. It's a little scary. Like, listen to that! Listen to that! Like, what? I have a feeling it would power wheeling. Oh, this thing will definitely power wheel it. 100%. You got gear on the back, up it comes. Like, this bike is so good. I wish I was a little more confident with it. Like, but that'll take time. The bit that I'm not confident with is the fact that it's high up and leaning into bends to the right is not my forte. Wow! Oh my god! It's also a very windy day, so I'm trying not to push too much. Bro, this thing is insane. It's like a fucking rocket. I thought my bike was quick, but like, don't get me wrong, it is. But the way this bike feels when you're going fast, when you're accelerating, is so different. Oh man. It just fires you to the back of the seat, like, it really does. Oh, man. I may have to get me one of these. Like, I know in the 500 CB500 video, like, I really loved that bike and it was so enjoyable to ride. It's just not my type of bike that I'm looking for. This on the other hand, is, wow, okay, the mirrors come loose. Gonna have to try and do something about that. Whoa! That did wheelie! Oh my god! I've got the traction control set to 2. The mode is 1, according to what the guy said at the dealership. And I've left it there. And yeah, this bike is so good. Like, it's so much power. And then people, like, people say about the MT-09, and I'm like, well, that's kind of why I wanted to try this thing, because the MT-09 engine, the platform it has, is literally insane. But this bike, standing up as well, very, very easy, very nice. Sit back down. That seat is so cushiony, like literally so cushiony. This is going to be a difficult decision for me to make, dude. This position is so commanding. You're up high, you can see over everything. So, I've been using the quick shifter wrong. You don't need to close the throttle, that's why it's jumpy. My word. Oh. Bro, this bike is ridiculous. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. The amount of power and torque this thing has got is just crazy. It really is. Ah, okay. This is the type of road I've been waiting for. Even on the side of the tyre, it's so planted. Oh my god. So windy. I hope you guys can hear me on the bike alright. In that scenario, being able to stand up is so good. That bump there was a bit unfortunate, but this road though, this road is so good. And it's so civilized. Until you rack that throttle open, you wipe the throttle open, if it weren't for the cushions in the seat and stuff, you'd just be off the bike. Like, you would just fly off the back. But for just cruising around, very, very pleasant. As long as you don't give it the beans, then it's very civilised. You give it the beans and it wants to rip your arms out the sockets. That's basically what the power's like. I mean, you do have to muscle it into the corners a little bit, but I quite like that, to be honest. Because it means you know exactly where it's going. Where you're putting that bike, you know where it's going. I'm pedaling around here in third gear at 20 and it's not complaining. It's just like, yep. Nationals! Obviously, I don't know the roads, so being a bit careful. Unless I can see what's coming. Even at higher speeds, like, this bike is nuts. Like, look at that. And then people wonder why, like, street adventure bikes are so fast, or riders are so fast. These bikes are ridiculous. Right, that quick shifter is really smooth. Really smooth. It's not something I thought I'd ever want, but it's there. Not gonna lie though, like, I am so comfortable on this bike. What I was also going to say is that this bike has an up and down quick shifter. And it's smooth as anything. Though this is the first bike I've ridden with a quick shifter, so I can't really be judging how smooth the quick shifter is fairly, really. But yeah, it seems fairly smooth to me. This bike is absolutely crazy. And I love it. It's absolutely crazy. And I absolutely can't fault it. The dual screens is weird, but I get used to it. For sure, I'd get used to it. Sorry if it's a little bit windy, but that wind came out of nowhere, dude. I'm really liking this commanding position, not gonna lie. Really need a fuel station. Nicely handled the bends, that's for sure. Sounds awesome. Goes like stink. Comes with panniers and everything. I mean, what's not to like? Maybe price? Maybe? Maybe that's the one downside, is it might be a bit more expensive than some other bikes out there. Likes of the Kawasaki Z1000 SX, which I'm hoping to get a ride on at some point. And maybe some of the others, but honestly the power of this thing, the way it rides, it's awesome. I'm really enjoying it. Something like this is more my kind of bike, because I want to go touring. I want to go across Europe and up to Scotland and into Ireland, do the Pacific coast and all that kind of stuff, and do North Coast 500 or tour of Scotland at least. You know, I want to do all that kind of stuff. What are you braking for? Had enough. It's a fucking national, get going. National speed limit, doing 35. Okay then, dude. Okay then. Get the chance I'm past. Banking into the corner. Bro, this sounds ridiculous. This thing is awesome. Like, just awesome. It's got all the poke of a sport bike, but the capability of a tourer and comfortability of a tourer. And it's more like, it's an adventure bike almost. But I wouldn't. It's an adventure bike almost, but I wouldn't put it in that category, I'll be honest. I wouldn't put it in an adventure bike category. I'd put it in just sport touring. Because this thing's fucking epic, dude. So, how does the Tracer 9 handle bumps? Honestly, unless it's like a proper dip or a proper lump in the road or something, it just sort of glides over it. It's really nice. Like, I really enjoy it. It's really, really comfortable. It's got oodles of power, and I mean oodles. Like, it's ridiculous. You open the throttle and you're gone. That's the type of, you know, amount of power this bike has. You want to overtake? Fine, just open the throttle, you are flying. If you guys have enjoyed this video, if you did, don't forget to like, favorite, or subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.